fighting an 8-4 fight. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like it. I'm like, dog, even if they get it wrong to where the margin, I said,
You still felt like you was on the
there's no way. I said, there's no way. But when they announced the first scorecard for him, that's when it really got me. And they said for Davis, you know, normally that's coming either a split decision. More than likely, it's coming a split decision or majority draw. They said for Davis, I said, oh my God, I won. I said, they gonna give me a split decision win. I was like, we coming home, man. I said, it's coming home again. They said 114. I said, they couldn't do that. I said, oh man. But then I was like, no. Because after they said 114, immediately it took me back to probably like the 11th round or 12th round. He was skating around the ring. He was like, what, you ain't gonna win?
He said that?
What? Yes. He said, you ain't gonna win. I'm like, yeah, why not? He's like, they ain't gonna give it to you. Dang. I was like, alright.
So I seen you do the watch back.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So you just heard Roach Jr. He did an interview, a great interview, man. Shouts out to Hall of Fame, Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion, retired undefeated, iconic superstar boxer, Andre SOG Ward. Andre Ward don't get enough credit for his accolades. You know, 2-division champion, unified champion, Olympic gold medalist, and a Hall of Famer. He was that dude. Nonetheless, he does great interviews with boxers on All the Smoke, right? And Andre Ward had a great sit down. You can see this interview in its totality on All the Smoke with Andre Ward. And he dove deep, right? He was able to pull some things out of Lamont Roach that was very, very interesting and very, very telling, right? And so with that said, one thing that stuck out to me was that Lamont Roach is like, Tank told him in the 11th round, when he was skating through the 11th round, pretty much all that you did, they ain't giving you this fight. They ain't gonna give it to you on the scorecards, right? Everything you've done, all that work you put in, you ain't getting this fight on the scorecards. They ain't gonna give it to you. And Lamont said that he asked him, why not? Well, we know why. So he goes in to say, it's unfortunate, the favoritism in the sport of boxing is, puts a black eye on the sport of boxing, so on and so forth, right? But we knew that. We knew that. With everything he did, he only garnered a draw. We knew that because the superstardom, what Tank Davis represents as a superstar in the sport of boxing, they ain't gonna give it to you, right? You gotta take it. You gotta take it. If you don't take it, you ain't gonna win. And that's what we saw happen. With the knee, he addressed the knee situation that Tank took in the 9th round, and he stated that the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission essentially told him, yeah, we messed up. But we don't know Tank Davis' mindset should the knee had counted as a knockdown, so we ain't gonna overturn it. What? It's nasty work. Now he says everything is trending in the right direction for the rematch. He says that what a lot of people always say. Essentially, that Tank is mentally weak. He didn't disrespect Tank. He said he mentally doubts himself. He put it in a good way, the best way he could possibly put it. He said that Tank mentally doubts himself. And I always knew that from the amateurs. He always doubts himself. A lot of people say that he's mentally not strong. And then you think back to when Tank said, hey, losing is the worst thing in my opinion, because it would be embarrassing. He's scared to be embarrassed. That attests to why he don't fight specific fighters. And Lamont said that another thing, when they told you they had issues with the venue in Houston, right? Lamont said that Tank had called him and Tank asked him, you been training? And he said, yeah, you been training? And he said he ain't really go into it, but then the fight got postponed. So he said that he feel like Tank was out partying, enjoying his birthday, not fully in training camp, not preparing. I told y'all he wasn't training, right? And he wasn't ready, and they postponed it. And they pushed it back. And he revealed that he had the flu and was 147 pounds 5 days before the fight. He had the flu and was sick 5 days on 147 pounds before the fight. Which to me, revealing those things means that we better see a better version of Lamont Roach in the rematch. And he said that he felt like he fought the best version of Gervonta Tank Davis, and he don't think he could get no better. I can't wait to see this rematch. I can't wait. But drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Fighters that are the A side, they have that security to know when they big draws, and like Canelo, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get a decision on the scorecards if it's close. They typically not gonna give it to you. They're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the cash cow and the A side. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.